Well, Dark Side was written in the beginning of 2020. Like, we just released our third album and we have big things coming. It was supposed to be a big year for us, but then everyone knows what happened. Like, this pandemic hit the world and everything, all our shows, all our big things were canceled. It felt like our dream was taken away from us and we were running out of time and all that. And we were sitting at our rehearsal place feeling pissed off. We wanted to scream and throw our middle fingers up in the air. And then we figured that a lot of people all around the world must be feeling exactly the same way. And we wanted to make an anthem about that frustration, a song that's meant to be performed with the audience. Like, we wrote these big parts like the who and the I and that kind of stuff. And we want to hear thousands of people doing that together with their middle fingers up in the air. It's kind of like when everyone's frustrated, let's be frustrated together and let's get through this. That's kind of the main message behind the song. Even though, like, if you just take a quick glimpse at the lyrics, they might seem pretty dark, but there's actually this pretty uniting message behind that song. And yeah, that's how Dark Side was born, and that's what it means to us.
Well, the pandemic was for sure horrible, and it was shocking us in every way because our dreams were canceled basically. But I mean, there was silver lining because we figured out that we need to do something and we just can't wait it to be over. And that's when we figure out that we need to do Dark Side. We need to write a song about the frustration we have. And then happened Eurovision. So basically, I think the breakthrough we have right now, we have to thank the pandemic for that.
Yeah, and another good thing about the pandemic was that we really had a lot of time to write new music. And we usually write songs about things that piss us off, like things that make us mad. And now we've been mad about a lot of things. So a lot of new songs coming up. We're actually planning to release an album next year. Well, the recording process went really smoothly. And then, like, the name of the album is Violent Pop, and we've been describing our music as Violent Pop since 2013 when our band was founded. And we felt like after 2 albums of completing our sound, the sound was finally there, and we wanted to name our album after our own musical style, which we call Violent Pop. And we really felt like we pulled it off with Violent Pop. We made an album of violent pop music. That was the point behind the album and the name of the album and stuff like that. So yeah, and I think the album, it got really good reviews and people really seemed to enjoy it. It streamed really well. So we've been really happy about it. The only sad thing is that every album has its cycle. Like, you release an album and then you promote the shit out of it. Like, you tour all around the world performing your new music, and we didn't get to do that with Violent Pop, like, because everything was canceled. But the good thing is that when we released Dark Side and did this breakthrough, people have found Violent Pop as well and are listening to it. And we played the songs live only once, actually, but we hope to do it again in near future and many times.
Well, right now we're pretty busy with the Eurovision thing. We have to prepare for that. We have to keep ourselves focused on that one. But we're also composing new tracks all the time for the upcoming album.
We have a follow-up single almost like recorded.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing basically, and also interviews and everything like that.
Well, definitely, like, we wouldn't be here without Linkin Park. Linkin Park is probably the biggest band for us. Like, we love the way that in the early 2000s they took like rock music and everything cool that was going on in the mainstream, like rap music and electronic music, all that stuff, and they mixed it together and created something new. And that's what we're trying to do. Like, we're not trying to copy Linkin Park, but we try to think about things. Like, if Linkin Park was founded today, what would they do? Like, those guys were truly pioneers. Like, right now in the mainstream, what's going on, there's this like weird artsy pop music. There's The Weeknd, there's Post Malone, and the trap music. We're trying to combine all that with rock music and create something totally new. A good thing. And we listen to a lot of pop music, like The Weeknd and Post Malone are one of our favorites, but we also love the alternative rock scene, and that's the scene we feel like we belong to, like bands like Bring Me the Horizon or Nothing But Thieves, Architects, all those cool bands. We feel like we belong in that scene. Not yet.
Yeah, but we would love to. We're really waiting for the moment that we can visit there.
Well, let's assume this pandemic is over. Then we're gonna do a lot of shows. We're gonna tour everywhere. Probably starting with Europe because of all the Eurovision stuff going on. But after that, our dream was always like bigger than just Europe. We want to tour United States, Latin America. We want to come to Mexico. We want to tour Asia, all the places you can think of. We want to get to those places and play our music there. That has been our dream from the start, and that's what we're gonna do. We know it takes a lot of work and probably a lot of time, but when you work really hard, good things usually happen. What's up, guys? This is Niko and Joel from Blind Channel. Woo!